It's usually the site that helps protect you when you suspect identity theft, but Equifax says it is now the victim of a cybersecurity incident. It's a major data breach that now has hundreds of millions of people's information in the hands of hackers. And one expert says it isn't only Equifax customers who are impacted.
Every time you do a financial transaction, every time you do anything, Equifax actually gets to retain that copy. They basically are supposed to safeguard that financial private information. This is the biggest we've ever seen in terms of the depth of the data that was taken.
Customer or not, this cybersecurity expert says anyone may have been left exposed in this large-scale breach, discovered on July 29th, but only made public 2 days ago. 143 million Americans, an unspecified number of Canadians and Brits, potentially impacted.
If I had to give a bit of what I call a guesstimate, I would say probably about 12 to 14 million Canadians are actually going to be affected by this.
In addition to the breach, questions regarding the actions of top Equifax executives are also being raised.
One extremely suspicious activity here is the fact that 3 top executives at Equifax actually sold shares days after they found out about the breach, and that was equally roughly to about $1.8 million US.
An Equifax spokesperson tells us in an email statement the 3 executives who sold a small percentage of their Equifax shares on Tuesday, August 1st and Wednesday, August 2nd had no knowledge that an intrusion had occurred at the time they sold their shares. Equifax says it acted immediately on the breach, which occurred between May through July. Amongst the information hackers accessed includes social security numbers, birthdays, names, driver's licenses, and in some cases, credit card numbers. The Office of the Privacy Commissioner of Canada didn't even know about the breach, saying it only heard about it through the media. A spokesperson tells City News, "We reached out to Equifax yesterday to gather more information on the breach and have requested a full report, including details on how Canadians were affected." The agency, whose mission is to protect and promote privacy rights of Canadians, has already received complaints related to the breach. Equifax says it found no evidence personal information of consumers had been impacted, but Daniel Tobak says the threat is still there.
143 million records is just insane. It's an insane amount of data, the volume, the kind of damage you can cause with it. As a government, we need to keep these organizations liable and accountable for their actions.
Equifax has also created a website to keep consumers updated on this cybersecurity incident. You can find a link to that on our website, citynews.ca. By City News.